Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to take you on a tour through Steilacoom, Washington. They say it is the first. The first of what? Well, let's take a look. If you're looking for a place to spend some time in a tranquil environment, meditate, daydream, or watch the calm waters and the beautiful sunset at the end of the day, Steilacoom might be the town for you. There's 6,200 people that lives here. It's a vacation destination for a lot of visitors from bigger cities because it is a quiet place. It's a bedroom community close by. The sign said it's the first. Did you know that Steilacoom had the first sawmill in the state of Washington? It also had the first jail in the state of Washington. It also had the first library in the state of Washington. And it also had the first military fortification north of the Columbia River. And it also had the first Protestant church north of the Columbia River. Steilacoom is a coastal town in the Puget Sound area. It is 33 miles southwest of Seattle. It's called Steilacoom, which is a Native American word meaning little pink flower. It was named after the Steilacoom Indian tribe. They say Steilacoom is one of the best places to live in Washington. Even though Steilacoom is a small town, it has 12 public parks. Here's one of the beachfront park that has access to the shoreline where people can come and swim. You can see in the distance the narrowest bridge. This was a replacement of the original bridge, which sank to the bottom because of the high winds that caused it to collapse. It was known as the Galloping Gertie. There are many historical buildings and houses that has been preserved that's on the Steilacoom historical list. You could take a walking tour of all these places and visit them. Here's my favorite place to go here. It's the Bear Drug and Hardware store. It used to be a drug pharmacy place, and now they serve food, but it's a living museum, and it's got all the old pharmacy stuff way back in the days. Then there's the historical houses. Here's E.R. Rogers. Used to be a famous restaurant. Nice restaurant to have right on the waterfront. Now it's being used as a business office. The railroad runs along the coastal shore. This was the old station depot that was built in 1914. It provided passenger service in the 1960s and freight service, which ended in 1972. It has been shut down since then. Steilacoom has a ferry dock. The ferry will take you to Anderson Island, Ketron Island, and McNeil Island. You can explore Anderson Island by car or bike and enjoy the many trails and parks and shoreline of the island. You can see the location of these islands on this map. McNeil Penitentiary was a federal prison from 1904 to 1981. The state took over it until 2011. Now it is a special commitment center for 214 people. Birdman of Alcatraz and Charles Manson were a couple of inmates incarcerated here. About 10 minutes away from Steilacoom is Fort Steilacoom. It was the first military fortification in 1849 by the U.S. Army. Then in 1841, it became Western State Hospital as an asylum. Close by is the Fort Steilacoom Park, where it is now being enjoyed by many as a playground and picnic areas. Patients of the hospital used to farm this area to supply food for the hospital. The Western State Cemetery is close by, where over 3,000 patients and staff members were buried. Here are some of the buildings that are still standing, the barns, farm equipment, and so on. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope you liked it. I enjoyed creating it, and I hope to see you next time. But for now, goodbye.